Well, hello there. My name is Anthony McAvaney, and I'm an associate of an organisation called the Thought Connect Group. And together with John Munro, he and I put together the organisation called thoughtconnected.com.au. I want to formally welcome you to part one of this six-part series, as you can see, which is all about how to develop a sustainable consulting business. Briefly, I guess you could say it's an introduction to online sales and distribution for people who are working as self-employed consultants, coaches, advisors, mentors, counsellors, and freelancers. And in this part one, we'll just look at some of the basic concepts of doing business in the digital economy. Let's start with this proposition. When you think about it, there are only three ways to grow a business. As you can see, you can increase the numbers of customers that utilize your products and services, increase the average transaction that each of those customers has with your organization, and or increase the number of transactions per customer. And when you think about it, if you decide to put some of your content online, promoting and marketing your products and services online ticks all of those boxes. So in terms of doing business in a digital economy, there are just some basic concepts that go with that. First of all, you package elements of your intellectual property into a digital form and you sell it online. Now, as a consultant in that sort of coaching, that how-to space, predominantly we have information products to sell. And most of us, when working in that how-to space, will be regularly delivering the same sorts of content. You know, the needs of our customers are likely to be quite similar, and the advice and the guidance and the how-to information we provide is likely again to be similar. So one of the benefits of taking that content online is that you don't necessarily always have to be present to deliver your content. If you take the time to turn that intellectual property into digital form, you're leveraging your time. You have the ability virtually to duplicate yourself. So literally 10 or 20 or 30 of your clients could be looking at your key product, your key information product at any one time. And of course, with the internet, you're in business 24/7. You could literally have a global audience. The other benefit in having a predominantly online business is that you're not tied down geographically. All you need really to be able to operate your business is a laptop and an internet connection. And the whole process of where your clients access your products and services can in fact be fully automated, as can the way that you actually generate your income. And if you design it the right way, some of that income can also be passive in nature, so that you've got ongoing content from customers. You need to develop and nurture an email list as part of this. So really what this is about is creating a fan base of people who know, like, and trust you. We call that in the sales game qualified prospects. And the process of acquiring people on that email list is via a sales funnel. And in terms of like maximizing or getting more of your customers to buy more of you, you can cleverly often use your email list to upsell, so that instead of just one product, you can potentially sell add-ons. The other big benefit in terms of creating an email list and building it over time is that you can market to your list at any time you choose. So as you develop new content, new products and services, you already have a fan base of people that you can market to. And another strategy for doing business online, if you don't want to go down the path of actually creating your own content, is to look for others who have digital products and promote them by your online space. Now, this is called affiliate marketing, but when you recommend others' products and people buy them, the way it works is you get paid a commission. Or you could do both. You could have your own products and also recommend other people's products as well. So again, once you've got that fan base of people who know, like, and trust your judgment, it's often quite easy to recommend other products to them, and some of those people on your list will actually buy from you based on the reputation that you've developed with them. And finally, just in terms of the email list, it's an exceptionally valuable and saleable asset. What you have when you have an email list is reach, the ability to reach clients. And you may often get approaches once you have a big email list for others to be able to promote to your list, and they'll actually pay you to do that. Some key things to remember. Actually having a product or service available to your clients in digital format is a starting point only. Then you need a platform to deliver your product or service to your customers. And there are a number of ways of doing that. The obvious one is to have a website, but it can be done through a Facebook page. You can also have a very simple landing and a thank you page developed. You also need to have a checkout process. So PayPal is a common way of collecting monies from people. Stripe is another one that we use. Other things to remember, it's not sufficient just simply to have a product or a service and put it up on a website or on a Facebook page. You actually need a marketing or a sales strategy which will drive customers to that platform. And there are various approaches that you can use to do that. Organic is a common one, but it is a slower way of reaching your target audience. So that can be done through things like blogging, posting on social media, preparing YouTube videos, and those sorts of things. And this so-called organic growth is by something called SEO, or search engine optimization. The other alternative is to do some paid advertising, so Google Ads and Facebook, Messenger, and Instagram are all platforms where you can actually pay to advertise your products and services. Or you could do a combination of both, have like a blog, but also to do some paid advertising as well. The final component of that, which we've already alluded to, is that once you reach your audience, you're also going to need a follow-up strategy. And this is where you can begin to automate a lot of your business. You need an automated email responder. I use one called Aweber, but there are others like MailChimp, which can get you started on that. So they're just some of the key components in terms of doing business online. And in terms of the overall process, and we'll expand on each of these in the following sessions in this 6-part series, but you're going to need some time to really closely determine your target audience and what their needs are. Obviously, if you're going to put stuff online, decide initially on just one product or service that you wish to market. And we'll go into how you might choose which is the best product to do that. You'll also need to make some decisions on how you're going to drive customers to your offer. So whether that be through email marketing, whether it be through social media advertising, blogging, organic social media, search engine optimization, and so on. Again, things we referred to in that last slide. Then you need to design your sales funnel, which at this stage you may or may not know anything about, but this is a critical step in your overall strategy. Once you have your target audience clarified, once you've decided on a product or service to meet their needs, and you've thought about the delivery, you can then start to put together your product for digital delivery. Then you implement your campaign, and like all things, when you're trying them out, it's a matter of test and test and test again until you get the formula just right. Okay, so that wraps up part 1, and what we're going to look at part 2 is who is your customer. But at this stage, what we've attempted to do is just simply to set the scene about some of the key concepts for doing business online. So that's it for now, and I'll see you in the next session.